Hi there, it's Ivan here. Look, I'm going to start off by apologising because I promised to get back to you. I don't know how many months ago now, but I sent out an email to a lot of you, and I said to you that I was going to get back to you and let you know as to what's happening. That's really exciting that's coming up, and I didn't, did I? I really failed on that aspect. I've been terrible at following up because you know why? I was trying to get things perfect. I was really trying to wait for the right equipment, the right lighting, the right setting, and you know, the right technology to come along. But you know what? At the end of the day, that's not what that counts. I know that what's the most important thing is really how I can add value to you and add value to your life. So you know what I've decided? I've decided to get one of the best cameramans around, my son Ethan, who's behind the iPhone at this present moment, and you're in my home where I'm the most comfortable. And one of the most comfortable rooms that I enjoy being in is, surprisingly, is the kitchen. So come along with me. So this is my home, this is my kitchen. In fact, I think that my wife would argue that it's her kitchen, but you know what? I love being here because I love creating and you know, coming up with all sorts of different things. And actually, there's something special that I'm going to show you that's in the oven that's cooking away. But before I actually show you what's cooking away, I want to tell you a little bit more about what's been happening in my life. I've been doing a lot of research of late on what are some of the things that people are really struggling with at this present moment. What are the things that people and businesses in general have not been able to get on top of. And you know what it is? The thing is that the constant feedback that comes back to me on a regular basis has been along the lines of I don't know where to get more clients. I don't know where to get more customers to buy my products or my services, and that started me on a journey of exploring what can I do that could be of value to these businesses and to people like you who may be in a similar position. And you know what? The research that I conducted really blew me away. Absolutely threw me, and it really made me think, because there's a great opportunity coming up. I believe there's a once in a lifetime opportunity that if you miss this next wave, all right, and I'll tell you what the wave is. If you miss this next wave, it may not ever come again. So I want to tell you about this new middle class, new global middle class that's just about to explode. Now, researchers and statisticians will tell you that the global middle class is about to go from 2 billion today to over 4.9 billion people by 2030. 4.9 billion people. Hang on a tick. That's just my reminder telling me that whatever's in there is ready, but I'm going to show you what's cooking away in there a little bit later. But going back to what I was saying to you before, this global middle class is going to be an absolute gold mine of an opportunity for those who are prepared to take it. Those who are in the best possible position to capitalize on this new wealth that's been created across the world at this present moment. And I want to help you to be leaders in that particular wave to capitalize and to capitalize on this opportunity and to position your business accordingly. But in order for you to do so, you need to understand a few things. You need to understand this concept of cultural intelligence. You've heard about EQ, emotional intelligence. You know about IQ, which is your intelligence quotient, right? How smart you are. But there's this new concept. There's this growing attraction to what we call CQ, which is cultural intelligence. Cultural intelligence is really the ability for you to be effective across ethnic, national, and organizational cultures. And it's a skill set, just like leadership is a skill set. That's what I've taught you before. It's a skill set that can be learned. Now, if you combine leadership and cultural intelligence together, that's going to be an absolute powerful union a powerful force to be reckoned with. And I want to help you. If you haven't already noticed, I'm Chinese, right? I realized that having been born in Singapore as a Chinese boy and moving across to Australia at a very young age, and growing up in the West, it's given me a great insight into not only having the Asian values and Asian core values and thinking, but also Western ideologies and Western influences, and the two of them came together to really shape who I am, and given me a lot of insights into how I can actually help people, just like you, to be able to take advantage of increasing your cultural intelligence. That's going to be absolutely crucial for you. So that's one piece of the puzzle. Now, the other thing, so just before I go on, coming up very, very soon, I've actually got the world-leading expert on cultural intelligence, Dr. David Livermore, who's going to be on a conference call, on a webinar with me, and I want you to be at that conference call as well. Please make sure that, if you're interested, send me an email and let me know that you're interested, and I'll be more than happy to send you the link when that comes about, when that opens. And it's going to be especially important for any of you who are looking at your new and diverse customer base, and also the opportunities of potentially capturing this global middle class that's starting to take off internationally. Okay, now the second thing that I wanted to share with you today is something that I've been working on for quite a number of months now. Now, if you're anything like me, you would have been asked by someone before to mentor them or to at least lead them. If you've got teams, if you're leading teams, that's one of the things that is very, very important for you to understand how to lead them. And that's what you attended my mastermind to learn about leadership and to learn about what is it to become a great leader. And you would have walked away with a lot of great information. Remember, there was 21 irrefutable laws of leadership by John Maxwell that we went through that really helps you clarify as to what are some of the things that you need to be on top of in order for you to become a great leader. Now, I've done a lot of thinking in that particular area, and all those wonderful laws has a significant amount of value. I want to make it really simple for you. I've gone away and developed a framework that you can utilize that would be able to communicate who you are as a leader and really cut through a lot of the jargon and cut through a lot of the academic thinking about leadership and really display your authenticity as a leader. And you know what that is? That's storytelling. And when it comes to telling stories, even from a very young age, I can remember whenever someone started saying, once upon a time, your attention immediately sparks up, doesn't it? Well, guess what? When it comes to leadership, you don't have to start with once upon a time, but you really need to actually know what effective stories you can actually tell. And this comes back to discovering who you are, what's unique about you, what are the things that define you, and what I call finding and discovering your leadership signature. So just as your handwritten signature is unique to you, your leadership signature is just as unique to you as well. And that's the framework that I've been able to develop and enhance over the last couple of months. And that's something that I really feel that it's important for you to understand, because out of those stories, you're going to be able to utilize those stories to communicate who you are to members, your team members that may come from different cultures or different diverse backgrounds. But guess what? The thing is, it doesn't really matter as to which culture or what type of life and background they've come from, because you're telling a story that makes sense to them. Hopefully it makes sense to them. And what I wanted to do is to give you a framework to collect many of these stories that I believe is going to make the biggest difference to you as a leader. Okay, so it's called Discovering Your Leadership Signature. In my next video, I'm going to take you through the 9-step process of what it is to discover your leadership signature. And I'm also going to teach you as to how you can actually utilize that to be able to lead others and be able to mentor leaders that are in your team or in your community and really make a difference in their lives. So, hope you join me in my next video. But before we finish, I promise you that I'm going to show you what's cooking away in the oven. So come with me very quickly. Here you go. Oh, something that I've been working on, and my wife absolutely loves it. It's my Portuguese tarts. And it's I can tell you, my wife who's on her way back from work, she's going to absolutely love that. She's going to absolutely love me for cooking it or baking it for her. And I can't wait to see her when she gets back. But you know what? I can't wait to see you in my next video as well. So thank you for joining me on this particular video. I can't wait to have you join me on the next one.